Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's movie, Alpha. You might have seen it advertised. I confused this one with XL or Axel as well. So this is the Alpha version. And this is about a teenager, I believe, in prehistoric times who goes hunting with his tribe, buffalo hunting as a matter of fact, gets separated from his tribe and has to find his way back home. And he meets, I believe, a wolf, and they become friends. The wolf is also lost, so they become friends along this journey back home, I guess. And the reason I'm watching it is because, 6.8 on IMDb. I had been seeing on DirecTV they have it like 89%, 88%, Rotten Tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. I'm watching it actually on Amazon Prime. IMDb has 6.9. I don't know. I thought it was a higher rated movie. I'm paying for it. I'm going to let you know if you should or not. So I'll get into it a little bit more and I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of Alpha. I apologize, no check-ins. There was a point, it was actually the 56-minute mark, when I was like, ooh, I better do a quick check-in and catch everybody up on what's really going on in the movie. And I looked and it was like 56 minutes and only an hour and 30 minutes. It's silly to do a check-in now. We'll just handle it at the end. So, the story is about this young adolescent kid, prehistoric times or whatever, in a tribe. His dad's the chief. They have some sort of spear-making class or whatever test, and whoever can do it gets elected to go out in a big hunt to go after the beast. And his son passes the test, and another guy passes the test, and that's where they go out to hunt buffalo. And they do. He gets separated, assumed dead, and is left out. I mean, when they go out and hunt buffalo, it's not down the street. You know what I mean? They go across a lot of land. You know, it's a very, they kind of. One great thing about this movie is how visually pleasing it is. I mean, the scenery is awesome. You know, the landscapes, all that kind of stuff. The aurora, all that stuff is there in this one. That really makes it fun to watch and makes it part of why you want to see this movie. But they do like a flyover to show you how far they walk to hunt these buffalo. And so you can imagine it is very, very far. And this young kid gets separated. Meanwhile, this kid is also not, he's younger, so he's not the hunting type. He's, as his mom said, he follows his heart, not his spear, kind of thing. So he gets separated. As he's separated and he's trying to make his way back to his tribe, he gets attacked by wolves, and he injures a wolf, but then feels bad and starts taking care of the wolf and bringing it, back to healthy. And because of that, they create a bond, as you can imagine. And they have this bond, and now again he's trying to get back to his family and to his tribe. And that aspect of it, once that starts happening, if you ever saw The Reverend with Leonardo DiCaprio, kind of a little bit like that, little bit. You get that sense. I mean, it's somebody trying to make their way back home over a long area of land, with everything that goes on. We already talked about wolves and everything else, all the dangers of nature and stuff can bring a young kid trying to get home. And when he got separated, he also got hurt, so he has to overcome that challenge. And that's really what the whole movie is about. But it's very good. It's good in the sense of the visually pleasing. I mean, you've seen stuff like this, like I said, The Reverend, where he's got to get back. He's got a different, motive to get back, a little revenge there. But this one is more to get back to his family. But still, there's movies out there like this where they have this long trek to get home. And so this isn't groundbreaking. It's just in a different setting. And it's done with a wolf and a dog, or, it's a wolf, but it reminds you of a dog, whatever. And the relationship that they build and the things that he goes to and to try and get home. So the big question for me was it worth renting and watching? And in this case, I do think it was. It's definitely, how sometimes they have the option high definition or non-high definition. You got to get this movie in high definition because that's part of the allure of the movie. But I think if you have high definition, definitely worth watching. Probably going to give it a 6 Again, not giving 7s, not giving it an 8 because we've seen this type of movie many, many times. But a strong 6, a 6 that I would pay $6 for to watch, because that's what I did. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Sorry, not much more. There is one other piece that I thought was interesting. And I read this before I watched a movie. So it's all subtitles. So they don't speak in English. And in fact, I think from what I've read, it's a made-up language. So somebody developed this language just for this movie, which is really cool. And even cooler, these actors had to speak in that type of language, and then we had to read the subtitles. So yeah, reading's not the greatest thing ever when you're watching a movie. Sometimes it is, but in this case it was interesting because, again, the language was developed for this movie. The actors had to learn it, and then we had to read what they were actually saying. So while I'm not a big fan of subtitles, I thought this was pretty cool on what they did. So developing that language. And that's it. That's the one other thing I wanted to tell you about. Check it out. Let me know what you think. You might enjoy it. Young kids might enjoy it. And hopefully you enjoyed this. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.